Lesson 6, Unit 7. Internal controls and quality. Each project should have an internal control structure in place to provide reasonable assurance that the project's information assets are safeguarded from unauthorized use. The attitude of the project team about the importance of internal controls is a key factor in the successful implementation of an internal control system. The development of policies and procedures that include internal control elements is critical, and the willingness to immediately take corrective action when deficiencies are discovered is also very important. When the project manager creates an internal control plan, it should consider including security measures to safeguard the project assets from internal or external misuse, such as video monitoring, limiting access, security codes, and computer passwords. Other measures include the segregation of duties, hardware and software controls, internal audit and review functions, and even external audits. Every project using a PMIS should establish information quality as a performance goal. Quality includes the utility, objectivity, and integrity of the information. The level of quality should be appropriate to the nature and timeliness of the information to be disseminated, and will be affected by the nature of information collected by the project. In considering utility, projects should evaluate the usefulness of a particular information to those expected to use it. The goal of information quality management is not about improving what is in the information repository or even the databases. The goal of information quality management is to increase project effectiveness by eliminating the cost of non-quality information and increasing the value of high-quality information assets. Information quality must concentrate on the people responsible for collecting, analyzing, and disseminating information, and not necessarily on the system. The essential ingredients for information quality management are: understand that information quality is a project problem, not just a system problem, and solve it from a process perspective. Focus on the users and sources of information, not just information. Implement reviews of information quality in the project process. Measure not only validity but also accuracy. Evaluate the impact of poor quality information on the project and the donor's expectations. Provide quality training to staff in charge of collecting information, and manage quality as a product to the various project stakeholders. The quality of decisions has a direct correlation with the quality of the information provided. An information should be fit for its purpose, timely and accurate. It must be available to the staff that needs it at the right time in an appropriate format. In order for information to be of value, it must be of direct relevance to the project objectives. Inaccurate, partial, or superfluous information is of no value and might even be detrimental to the overall project processes. The quality of information can be evaluated via the use of information needs analysis and quality metrics. Another important element of managing information is the information audit. This type of audit is a systematic process through which a project can understand its knowledge and information needs, what it knows, and the information flows and gaps. Results from an information audit is an information map that can be used to identify strengths and weaknesses in the information management process. An information audit raises the awareness of the value of using and sharing information. An information audit would also identify the information needs of the project itself, the needs from the various functional units and divisions in the organization. Identify the information created and assess its value to the project. Identify expertise and knowledge assets and enable the start of an intellectual asset register. And identify the information gaps. Additionally, the audit will identify quick wins that could be implemented to produce immediate benefits. Review the use of external information resources and how they might be used more effectively. Review the use of internal information resources, how valuable they are, and how they might be improved. Finally, the audit will map the information flows and current bottlenecks within those flows and develop a knowledge and information map of the project. The main benefit of an information audit is the development of a much better understanding of the information assets and how they can be used to stimulate creativity and innovation. Specifically, an information audit will identify how the project can make better use of its intellectual assets, make better use of external information, avoid efficiencies and duplication of information, avoid information overload, and save real time and money through efficiencies. A successful information audit must review the different processes within the project, exploring what information is needed in the process and what information is generated by the process. It requires a top-down as well as a bottom-up approach looking at information flows, barriers, and inefficiencies. An independent information audit team is often preferable, bringing confidentiality and a fresh perspective to information management practices and use. Once the information audit report is complete and recommendations implemented, the information audit should not be forgotten. Projects change and information needs and flows change. The information audit should be a regular feature of a project, helping to maintain and capitalize on this critical asset.